Young and the Restless. Next week, Tucker collapses and Claire meets her siblings. Monday, June 17. Sharon's bipolar meds issue. Audra suspects Tucker's fake heart attack. Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In the coming weeks, occurrences of Young and the Restless. Observers will be treated to a flurry of instigative stories and character developments from June 17, 21, 2024. Crucial characters like Billy Abbott and Claire Grace Newman, also Lily Winters and Daniel Romalotti, will take the limelight. The return of Johnny Abbott and Katie Abbott to City will stir the pot. And Victoria Newman introduces Claire Grace Newman to her youngish siblings. The patient sanguinity and perkiness of Claire are sure to raise many eyebrows among youthful and the restless suckers. Lily Winters and Daniel Romalotti will partake some violent scenes. And Daniel's return brings back once controversies over a videotape game character. An anniversary special for Joshua Morrow, who has been playing Nick Newman for 3 decades, is also in store. The special CBS occasion will feature appearances from Sharon Newman and Faith Newman. This offers a nostalgic trip down memory lane for long-term suckers. Tucker McCall, on the other hand, will face a life-hanging situation in his Paris hostel room, leaving suckers in suspension about his fate. The week is set to conclude with the disclosure of Victor Newman being behind Audra Charles' preemption of GLAAD. Stay tuned for a week full of surprises and thrilling developments on Young and the Restless from 6/17 to 6/21/2024. The Young and the Restless, Monday, June 17. Sharon's bipolar meds issue. Audra suspects Tucker's fake heart attack. The Young and the Restless spoilers recap for Monday, June 17, reveals that Chelsea Lawson will have good news for Adam Newman after speaking with Connor Newman's social worker. It turns out Connor had advanced with his treatment and managed to get over some of his polluted food issues. Although Adam will be glad to hear that, he'll solicitude about getting his expedients up for a visit, only to get them dashed again. Adam will also have enterprises over whether this installation was really the stylish place for Connor, but Chelsea will push him to just take the palm. Sharon Newman will eavesdrop that Connor's made progress, so she'll express how thrilled she is and offer consolation. Subsequently, on Monday's The Young and the Restless occasion, Connor will get on a videotape call with Adam and Chelsea, so he'll talk about eating haze and getting over some of his torments about it. After Connor admits he'd like to see Chelsea and Adam in person, they'll agree to come as the 3 of them express excitement. Chelsea will take Adam's hand at one point, and once the call's over, she'll prompt him to cleave to sanguinity. Indeed, Connor isn't as agitated to see them once they get there. Chelsea will move Adam to embrace these positive updates. Adam will ultimately call Nick Newman, who will push him to take the Newman spurt and not worry about all the company drama right now. Still, Adam will eventually get a textbook from Victor Newman, who will want to see him for a critical meeting. Back with Nick, he'll catch Sharon snapping at someone over commodity business related on the phone. Sharon will confess that she's grouchy because she hasn't been sleeping well, and she hasn't been sleeping well because her croaker put her on new bipolar meds. Nick will ask why, so Sharon will explain that her blood sugar was a little high and that her croaker didn't want to take any chances. After Sharon insists the new meds are in the same family of drug, she'll point out that there are smaller side goods. Sharon will play down it as an adaptation period, so Nick will praise her amenability to be so open about all this. Since bipolar complaint is nothing to be ashamed of, Sharon will mention that and get further praise from Nick since she's a strong woman. Nick will eventually give Sharon his moxie on a new design that she's working on, so they'll share some nice moments at Crimson Lights. In Paris, Alan Laurent will speak with Jack Abbott and Tracy Abbott about Ashley Abbott, who will be doing well after her first night at her new installation. There'll also be some talk about Ashley's alters likely being created as a result of some nonage trauma. That'll cocoon Tracy and Jax, since they'll wonder how commodity so traumatic could be without them knowing. Although Jack will need to go check in his hostel and make some phone calls, he'll suggest meeting up with Tracy and Alan for lunch. Once Jack is gone, Alan will ask Tracy to have regale with him laterally, so she'll feel pleased over the assignation. After Tucker McCall's cute tactics prove futile, he'll pay Audra Charles another visit and push her to stop the board vote. Tucker will prompt Audra to just accept the CEO position, he's immolation, and embrace the chance to be her own master. With this new investor, Tucker will feel certain Audra is going to have someone breathing down her neck, but she'll stand her ground on this arrangement. When Tucker suspects Jack is the anonymous investor, Audra will refuse to give him the person's identity since that was part of the agreement. Tucker will advise that Audra's going to pay for this as he storms out. Once Tucker's back in his own suite, he'll touch his casket and feel uncomfortable before he sits down for the videotape call board meeting. Dawn will get Tucker some water as he continues floundering and decides he needs some air. After Tucker says he's having trouble breathing, he'll ship over on the bottom and leave Audra reeling on the videotape call. Audra will suspect Tucker is faking the whole thing, so she'll barge in his room and call him out. A croaker will arrive to examine Tucker as he writhes in pain on the bed. It'll feel like Tucker's having a heart attack, but Audra will tell the croaker that he's just stalling. Dawn will try to get Audra to leave, but Audra will want a front row seat when the croaker exposes Tucker's pretend medical extremity. Tucker will feel like he's truly in torture as he pushes Audra to get out. However, he won't want to do it looking at Audra if Tucker's going to take his last breath. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.